side of the leaf. Like, that's really difficult to set up. Yeah, rad mods. Thanks for good luck. Yo, Cameron. Oops. Oh, whoops. You can't zigzag too hard when you get those cycles, or else you'll hit that spike. Ah. Bad cycle. Into jungle roller skip and NST. Here's the deal. I'll check the mail in like a week or two, and if I find a PS4 in there with NST, I'll look for jungle roller skip and Cortex power skip. But yeah, I've still never played NST. If it came to PC, which I'll imagine I would buy it, but probably not speedrun it. If I was interested enough, though, I would try and help you guys with strats. See if I can find anything. If you got a PS4, you'd run it? Nice. flat wall, yeah, damn. Yeah, jungle rollers in this game is weird. You don't need invincibility to do it, but it loses 5 seconds compared to having invincibility. The wall on the right has a little bump in it that you can jump off of. And you can also clip inside it and run up the wall to get to the boxes. Yeah, zigzagging's pretty interesting because there's like an infinite skill to it. Like you'll get better and better at it. The thing is though is that when you first start zigzagging, it hurts like a bitch. Like it hurts really bad. When I first started playing with controller, I would do like a normal any percent run through the lab and my hand would be dead. And that's just one level. But as time went on, I went on and was able to get better stamina and zigzag without it hurting at all. I would say that downward zigzag hurts the most though. And that's probably because there are just the 2 boulder levels. But yeah, like with anything, you do it more and more and it hurts less and you get better at it. But honestly, when I zigzag, the thing that hurts the most is my arm and my wrist. Because a different way to zigzag is to like have your thumb be completely static and use your wrist and your arm to move. I sort of do that for 2D directions. But for forward and downward, I'd say it's pretty much all thumb. Yeah, just go fast, and there's less zigzagging. Yeah, this 109 failed Cortex power skip. It has deaths and stuff too. Lots of time loss. I haven't done the math or anything on these splits yet, but the 111 I had so many deaths that if I took out the deaths from that time, it'd be 106 something. And that's just from deaths. Like, that's not taking into account missing cycles and not going for certain strats and stuff. And there is also upstream skip, but with upstream skip, it's random. The way that this game does your pixel position is random in that it rounds it. I should be saying pseudo-random, but it's not something that humans will be able to predict. It's a concept similar to subpixels. But yeah, the position you get on that lily pad, you may think you have it consistent, but you never will, fully. But yeah, I want to avoid doing upstream because I can get those 50 seconds elsewhere. The Cortex power skip exit is also random. The clip likes to change spots, and you can never know. But that's the skip I've always gone for, pretty much. I think it was like when I had a 113, 112, I started going for that. And Cortex power saves a lot more than upstream, a lot more. Yeah, it'll be the last thing. Last resort if I'm really desperate for time save. Yo, Blitz. Thank you for the bits. But yeah, there's no need to go for upstream skip with a 109 or a 108 or a 107, if you ask me. Even 106 is questionable. Ah, damn it. I tried to spin jump off the top. That's fine. Ah, wasn't expecting that. That cleared the way for the sub jump, but it's just unexpected. But yeah, shoutouts to Rex. He actually has the patience to grind for that. Because if you're going for upstream skip and resetting when you're missing it, that's going to be a lot of resetting. What I'm doing here is slow, and that's because the strat I have there ended up being inconsistent, mainly because I would try to bounce off the bouncy crate to the right of the TNT and Crash would just walk off it. But I'll start going for that again eventually. It involves bouncing off the TNT, then landing on the bouncy crate, and doing a jump that requires a decent amount of zigzag onto the lily pad. But sometimes Crash likes to just walk off the bouncy crate and you die. That's fine, I can still make the cycle. There we go. Ah, damn it. I had a pretty decent streak of not failing that. I won't go for them again. Save the frames. I wonder if I'll still save time here. Because in these splits I just completely forgot to Death Abuse at the start, which is faster. So I wonder if these cycles will still be faster. Nah, it's slower. Damn. Oh yeah, I missed the boxes. Pretty bad cycles. I'll still save time though, because I played this level like garbage in these splits. Like, I didn't even die, it was just like not paying attention and fucking up everywhere. Like, yeah, 21 seconds with terrible cycles. If you can do the Death Abuse in Lost City and catch all those cycles with the pulled board jumps, then get decent cycles in Temple Ruins, you'll save 3 seconds over Koji there. It's pretty cool. Excellent. Excellent. That's a quick re-entry at least. Man, I really suck at that strat with the TNTs. Eben. Oh, that's more than I thought, actually. That's fine, though. Honestly. I just veered off there so bad. I don't deserve to be alive. Jump. Jump. That had pretty good zigzag. I was actually expecting that to gold. That's why I keep a mask out of Road to Nowhere. Whoops. Troll? Ah, would have been fine, damn it. I need to stop wussing out on this cycle. I've tested it and there's more leeway with that than I think. I never wuss out on that though. The first time I saw Koji do that strat, I was like, holy shit, that's scary and risky, but it's actually not as hard as it looks if you have just a nice setup for it. Gotta love the self-destructing minecart. Still so weird how that happens. I also have a clip somewhere where one of these minecarts doesn't go off screen, and instead it just like hangs out in the background. It was really weird. Ah, shit. That's okay. Imagine getting invincibility here, ever. Me IRL. Ah, what? It's not supposed to happen, man. Oh, that was sketchy. It started moving. I'm usually quicker than that. No mass out of here sucks, TBH. Is that a delayed input? Or did I just time that terribly? I don't even know. That sucks, because respawn cycle here at the start gives you terrible laser cycles. I just completely lost control of my zigzag. That's okay, we can still do it. What? I was above it. Man. Really sucks to die in Cortex Power before the actual skip. That stings. Well, I died anyway, it's all good. Wait, no. Nah, I'm just gonna skip them anyway. Even though these splits don't get it either. Hello? Maybe I should damage beast there if I am not going to get invincibility in Toxic. Because there's a mask near the start anyway. Nice strat. Ah, dick. I'm known for just losing all control when something unexpected happens. Damn it. So yeah, you can see how much I could be ahead here if I get CP. Yeah, Shadow, something really dumb happened. I lost control of my movement. And, died before the skip itself. It was unfortunate. But yeah, these splits don't get this skip either, so it's still doable. Amazing. Did I hit that? Yeah. That's kind of important. Activates the box bridge at the end. Yeah, I died around here somewhere. Could have gone for that, come on. I also shouldn't have gotten that mask at the start of the death route. Because Pinstripe's next, I'm gonna lose them anyway. That was unexpected. It's actually really easy to like fall between the blue gem platforms and the actual ground. Yo, Psychotics. Could be 2 minutes ahead here, but whatever. And yeah, I'm finally doing 100% on J. Took me too long to PB in any percent, man. Choked so many runs, and I fucked up this fight. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Alright, I'm gonna lose time here. Because I done goofed. You're supposed to wait a cycle at the start. I guess I maybe didn't. I do that every now and then. Because I just want to kill this fucker. I never heard this part of the music. That's how I know I screwed up. Ah, 12 for that. That's so dumb. 12 in a boss fight. I had a re-entry here in these splits, so time save. This run's such a roller coaster. I almost fucked that up. Nice. I was not getting that pulled board jump at all in practice today. Kept like getting momentum drops on it. Really weird. Yo, Zoe. Flippity floppity. Yeah, pretty much. That feel on the splits are trying to zigzag. And failing miserably. Still don't think catching this cycle here saves time. Because you gotta wait on something up here. This one. Should save a little bit here. Very tiny bit. Yo, Hypno, thanks. And thanks for the host. How did your stream go? Roller Coaster PB. Yeah, failed CP skip again. Roller Coaster Tycoon. No, that's not... Okay. When you get really hard cycles here, I call it hard squares. And you gotta do a shit ton of weird movement to catch all of them. But this is nice and easy. I'm pretty sure in Koji's record he gets hard squares on the second visit. And goes for all of it. What a legend. If I got hard squares on the revisit on a good pace, I would wait and let it sync up. Lose like a second or two. Damn. Yo, Marshy. Just woke up, so you're kinda slow. I feel ya. I'll get waken up by someone phone calling me, but I'll think it's an alarm. Like, assume it's just like an alarm going off, and I'll just turn it off and not even check if it's a phone call or an alarm. Dang it. Dang it. For a second there, I thought it was too fast. Definitely don't want to zigzag too much there, or else you'll beat that platform. Whew. That's usually not a sub jump that I do there. I usually get an air spin, which is a spin that lasts for less frames. So the spin ends before you even touch the ground, so it's not a sub jump. But at least I was still able to react in time. Oh shit. I've never bounced on the bouncy crate there. I almost undershot that jump. This game really wants me dead right now. .104 without upstream or cortex power skip. It'd be amazing. Yeah, Japanese TNT looks pretty cool, having just the bomb on it. Makes sense why they did it. Oh fuck. That's the worst part of this level. That section there, with all those steam vents. It's way scarier than you'd think it'd be. Should get the cycle. Yep. You do not need fast box bridge to get the fastest cycle. Alright, don't fuck me. Okay. The risky part with that damage abuse is you can get stuck on the second pipe. Lose momentum. Oh yeah, that whole thing with The Simpsons predicting real-life events. It's so weird. Oh, the storm woke you up, damn. Yeah, for some reason when that hurricane happened, I thought of that episode of The Simpsons. Not as like a predicting thing, but just like the hurricane thing. Always liked that episode. But yeah, some people had some pretty ridiculous points about how it was like predicting the future. Saying that like Matt Groening is a Freemason or something like that. Oh yeah, Trump. They also had that Trump thing. Don't troll me. Oh no, okay. I almost went for a sub jump there. That's risky. It's not like the ones in Lights Out, because you can get stuck on the wall. Oh yes, brought to your room, kicking and screaming. I remember that. God, I love The Simpsons. I think I still have like the first 10 seasons on DVD. Used to be a huge fan of them, but I don't like really watch TV anymore. Like honestly, Twitch and YouTube is my TV now. And I think there's a lot of other people like that. Oh, rip. A couple of years ago, I did used to watch a lot of shows on Netflix. Breaking Bad is definitely my favorite show of all time, though. I've watched that show probably 4 times. The whole thing through. I also enjoyed Dexter, Prison Break, and I watched the first season of Lost, but I just never got around to finishing the rest of it. So I might do that at some point. They actually came out with a new Prison Break season, which I should watch actually, because I love that show. People also tell me I should watch Game of Thrones. I hate to wait on these pendulums, but if they knock you up, you're gonna hit the ceiling some way or another and die. Especially the ones near the end. Like, not these ones, but like these ones up here. Never go for those. Like, it's so terrible. Good luck spinning through 2 of them. Oh, you've seen Game of Thrones? Nice. Magic School Bus. Yeah, I'd agree, Psychotics. I think Season 1 was the best. It sort of felt milked, but not really. Because, like, after Season 1, they're out of prison, and Season 2 is just, like, escaping the cops and stuff. Yeah. Season 1 Prison Break, though, I really enjoyed that a lot. Dexter, I think everyone can agree that the show went to shit after Season 4. But I still enjoyed the show. The ending, though, the ending, so terrible. One of the biggest letdowns I've ever seen. Won't spoil it, of course, but it's fucking awful. So awful. Like, why? Why, creators? I thought Prison Break's, like, TV ending was pretty good after Season 4. But I know there was also the movie they made that sort of did this other thing. I didn't like that as much. And I haven't seen Season 5, so I don't know about that. Hole in the Wall, I've never heard of it. Yeah, I've heard that Hulu has a bigger variety than Netflix. Know the ending and you never even watched the show. Yeah. You could get spoiled out of Dexter because everyone talks about how horrible that ending is. Breaking Bad, though. Breaking Bad had a god-tier ending. In my opinion. Like, Breaking Bad is such a good show. Like, every season's good, but each season got better, in my opinion. The last 3 episodes of Season 5, the last 3 episodes of the show, like, were so amazing. And the guy who directed the 3rd to last episode, Ozymandias, Season 5, Episode 14, is directing the next Star Wars movie. So, that's really cool. Rian Johnson. But yeah, I think everyone should watch Breaking Bad if they haven't. Get to at least, like, Season 2, Episode 2. Like, get to the end of that episode. And then decide if you want to watch the rest. Because I really enjoyed this show in Season 1, but after Season 2, Episode 2, I got really hooked onto it. That episode. That one episode. Never forget that. Really intense episode. Marvel movies out while Hulu's more TV shows. Fair enough. It's funny because I've pretty much only used Netflix for TV shows. I think the last time I used it was to watch Rogue One: A Star Wars Story. So you don't have that on DVD. Also, I never got that strat, so I never expect to get it. That fucked up my cycles pretty bad. I only went and saw Rogue One once in theaters, whereas with Force Awakens I went and saw it like 3 times. Last Jedi I'll probably see a few times in theaters. And the new Saw movie coming out this week, I'll probably go see that again. I'd say I'm as much of a fan of the Saw series as I am with Star Wars. But I can acknowledge that the Saw movies suck, except for like the first one. Like the rest of them, the other 6 movies, they sucked. 2 and 3 are decent, but it went very downhill. Yeah, The Last Jedi trailer. I think it's so cool how they're trying to trick us. They're splicing different scenes together and making us think the wrong stuff. The scene where Kylo Ren is giving his hand to Rey, I don't think he's actually giving his hand to Rey. I think they spliced together 2 different scenes. Also, I don't know if this can run away. It'll honestly depend on the cycles on this level. I'll get this mask though, so I can damage a beast. But I do need 1 mask for Boulder Dash. Want to wait without CP Escape would be pretty funny. Comedy Central. I'm not going to do this sub jump though. It's dumb to go for this strat on the revisit. Hello. Unfortunately though, it gives you a bad cycle here too. But that one's even more risky to skip. Yeah, I think Saw 1 is a really good movie. And there's hardly any gore in it, so I think a lot of people could watch it. And that's the big issue with the Saw movies, is that as they made more Saw movies, they got gorier and gorier, and it became more of a torture porn type thing, and not like the actual psychological thriller part of it, which is what made Saw 1 so good. And you can't treat Saw films as horror films. They are not horror films, they are thriller films. By Saw 7 it failed terribly though. Saw 7 is a torture porn film. Hardly any psychological stuff in it. I think the ending of Saw was pretty good, but predictable. I said I was going to damage abuse, but I didn't. Amazing. This level sucks dick. Yeah, Zoe thinks the same thing. Horror is like it actually tries to scare you. It tries to make you shit yourself and give you nightmares, whereas with thriller, it's like edge of your seat, like hair up on your arms, goosebumps sort of thing. That might be a terrible way to put it, though. Yeah, they were just doing gore for the sake of gore. I'm really hoping that the new movie is able to do a mix between the audience that watches Saw for torture porn and the audience that watches it for the psychological part of it, which is me and a lot of the biggest Saw fans. It's very rare to find someone whose favorite film is Saw 7, but I did watch a YouTube video where a guy ranked the Saw films in his opinion, and Saw 1 was, or Saw 3D, which is Saw 7, was actually his favorite. And I just don't get it, but each to their own. But there's a lot of stuff objectively about Saw 7 that was fucking terrible. Okay, I just don't want to do something stupid here. That was too close for comfort. Yeah, no 108, but whatever. New PB. Eight at the time, damn. The first time I watched Saw movies and got into them, I was 12, I think. It's actually really convenient that the new film's coming out, like, the year I turn 18. I'm 18 right now. Otherwise I wouldn't be able to see it. I'd have to wait for DVD release. Which would suck, because I would come across spoilers on the internet. That'll be the first Saw film I'll see in theaters. It'll be really cool. I wasn't into the series until like 2 years after Saw 7 came out. which was the final chapter at the time, but I guess it's not the final chapter anymore. Hey, lower 109. Sonic Unleashed turns 10 next year? Damn, I remember when that game came out. I have that for Xbox 360 actually. Yeah, that's third place. I've had second place before though in this category, so I don't really care, to be honest, but hey, it's something. And that run didn't get Cortex Power skip either. That run died in Cortex Power before I could even attempt the skip. But yeah, I think I'm having some pretty good consistency in this category lately. I've just been beating these splits over and over again. No, I'm not really into Sonic. Like, the only Sonic games I've really played was Sonic 2 and Sonic Unleashed. Thanks for the GGs, everyone. I appreciate it. But I think I'm gonna stop for now. I'm pretty hungry. And I don't want to stay up as late as I did yesterday. So, on this positive note, I'm gonna send you guys somewhere. So let's see who's live. Let's see. Who wants this juicy host? I don't see anyone live with Crash with people that I follow, but I'll see the... Okay, there's one guy doing Crash 1 any % right now, and he has only one viewer. We're gonna go cheer him up. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.